Comic reviews, extra sweet. Tune in, folks, and don't be late. Interviews that sure are great. From Kentucky's rolling hills we stream. Matt delivers every fan's dream. Claim your favorites, join the quest. Heroes for hire are the best. Superheroes, villains too. Every issue something new. Golden age or modern finds. Entertaining minds of all kinds. Comic book sales you can claim. Join the club, win comic fame. Hear the stories, catch the vibe. Heroes for Hire feels alive. From Kentucky.
Oh, scared me. Welcome back, true believers, to the Heroes for Hire Comic Club channel. I was just enjoying the art of the late, great Bernie Wrightson. All right, well, without any further ado, let's get this show on the road. I have a guest all the way. He is on vacation right now in Florida. I think he's recovering from all the gifts and the jello and the coal he had to put in people's stockings. And he's back to tell us what's happened to him, if he made it out of MegaCon alive. And we got Flat Earth Santa here. Are you there, bud? There he is.
Hey, everybody, he's a Flat Earth Santa, live from MegaCon.
How's it going? I heard you had an interesting interaction with Comic Tom the other day, Flat Earth Santa.
Yeah, he's a little weird, man. Like, seriously. Like, he was hitting on me, and, I had to, like, stroke his ego so he'd go away.
Oh, okay. Well, at least they didn't have any other incidents, and we're proud to report that you did not get kicked out by security this weekend.
No, thankfully, security is because they were, like, seriously not there. Like, no one cared. There were people all over the place. They were half naked. No one cared. Security didn't do their job.
So remember that. If you go to MegaCon, you better just take a buddy. Work on the buddy system. Go in pairs. Because it's a lawless hellscape, apparently.
It is. Especially when you start getting near Todd McFarlane, it's like cutthroat. It's like everybody's beating each other up just to get a signature.
Well, they need to do something about that, Then you add, if a good thing they didn't add Peach Momoko to the mix, and they would have both been, it would have caused an explosion.
Yeah, it would have been a perfect storm. No one would have got out alive.
Well, I'm glad you made it out okay, and I hope you're enjoying your Florida vacation. So
It's a really nice and hot down here, and it's fun. Lots of good-looking women. I'm having a good time.
All right. Don't tell Mrs. Claus.
Yeah, she likes it. She likes it the three ways.
Well, all right. Thanks, Santa, for your report from MegaCon.
Thank you very much.
All right. There we go. We got Glenn here with his Flat Earth Santa. And I'm going to do a couple of announcements, and we'll get right into what we're going to talk about for today. I got the new comic book thing. Okay, I got everything up. So just a little reminder, 1 a.m. on Tuesday, I will be interviewing Comic Tropes. And that should be fun. And, of course, on Thursdays at 7, we do the Comic Lounge. So don't forget that. And we have the 300 subscriber giveaway. And I'm going to go over it one more time for everybody. Let me bring up the big screen. We've got Uncanny X-Men 214. This is when it's a Barry Windsor Smith cover. And this is the issue where Dazzler joins the X-Men. And then we got Captain America 292, the first appearance of Black Crow. It's that guy right there fighting Cap on top of the Brooklyn Bridge, I think. We got Hulk number 6 variant edition. This is the first appearance of Titan. These are all going to be the giveaway. As soon as I get 300, I'm at 280 right now. We got the new West Coast Avengers, #1. Beautiful cover. We got Alex Ross Timeless variant. I think it's a Daredevil comic. But anyway, it's Alex Ross. It's Elektra. It's great. We got the Mandalorian Season 2, Issue 6 variant edition. Star Wars Yoda Issue 3 variant. We have some other cool variant here. We have 2 more cool variants. We got Black Canary Best of the Best Issue 1, David Nakayama variant. Superman Wonder Woman 20 DC Bombshell variant. We have this retroactive 1970s Batman one shot. It's recreates like the 70s style Batman, and it's also got some reprinted stories. It's all on old school newsprint, which is cool. Speaking of old school newsprint, you get these 3 beauties. You get Superman issue 78 for the Reign of the Superman run, die cut variant. Get the Action Comics 687 die cut variant in the green, and the Adventures of Superman 501 die cut variant. So not a bad little giveaway there for 300 subscribers. So please check that out. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Tell a friend. Tell your mom. Tell your dad. Tell your chiropractor. Tell your gynecologist whenever you're going for a checkup. Subscribe to Heroes for Hire Comic Club channel. Your proctologist, whoever. Oh, there's Ann and Becca here. Hey, how you doing? It's good to see you. As always, I'm glad I haven't seen you guys around in a while. I'm glad to see you back out and about. So without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and start. Here we go. Yeah, I better go back to the banners and show you that the first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about the new Comic Book Day previews for this coming Wednesday, which is February 12th, 2025. What's up, Flat Earth?
Comic books. Yeah.
That's right. Comic books. That's what we're here to do. And that's what we're going to, by golly, that's what we're going to do in it, Santa.
Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about a lot of comic books because that's kind of what the channel's about, right?
Yeah, it'd be great if we didn't talk about comics. I mean, it wouldn't be much of a show if I didn't talk about comics. We could talk about current events, but people get a little touchy when you talk about current events these days. So
it don't matter.
Here we go. We're on LegalComicGeeks.com. And so we got Absolute Batman issue 5. This is the end of the first story arc. So if you're into that, if you want to know what happened in the last part of the story for this first section, check this out. I will be getting the trade paperback. The Amazing Spider-Man issue 67, if I get it at all. This is, I think, the conclusion of the eight deaths of Spider-Man. They're going to restart this series again. And so there you go. Amazing Spider-Man 67. Some people kind of like what's been going on there with this 8 deaths, but I mean, I haven't really checked it out. So I'm kind of gun shy when it comes to Amazing Spider-Man. X-Men issue 11. This is the one that Jed McKay's writing. Pretty good. I mean, I think the Uncanny one's better, but here's a stellar series right here. This is Transformers issue 17. More to come on this. There may be a key character coming, a new character coming out. And we got Action Comics 1083. I think they've calmed down on the once a week on Action Comics. I think it's down to twice a month or maybe once a month again. So there you go. I don't know who that guy is on the cover with him, but it's kind of a cool skull. Then we got Batman and Robin issue 18. And I've not been reading that one, although I've heard good things. We got One World Under Doom one shot. No, it's not a one shot. I think they're doing that whole Doom is the Sorcerer Supreme thing. It's going to be another one of those events. I think they need to cool down on the events, in my personal opinion, but you know, I'm not in charge. The Immortal Thor issue 20. I tell you what, I think the only thing keeping this series alive, I feel like I'm just roasting everything I'll go by, but I think the only thing keeping the series alive basically are these Alex Ross covers. You got Spawn 361. as always, $2.99 from the Todd Father. I guess he has to make that money up other ways, so he gets. Never mind. Deadpool issue 11. Deadpool is back. I knew he would not be gone for long. We got Magic issue 2. J. Scott Campbell, that beautiful cover A. We got Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu, number 5. Batman Dark Patterns, issue 3. Looks like some old school Batman there, don't it, Glenn? Doesn't it remind you like 90s Batman, the way they've drawn it there?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Geiger, issue 11, which I'm really enjoying. So you can see if it's got the little green thing highlighted, that means I've got it on my pull list. So Psylocke, issue 4. I think it's a mini series. I don't know if it's one more issue after this. The new Aquaman series, issue 2, is coming out. You got Deadpool Wolverine 2. All new Venom number 3. Spider-Gwen, the Ghost Spider, issue 10. Green Lantern Corps number 1. You got Spider-Boy number 16. You know, it's a pretty hot series where a lot of people are enjoying that one, actually. Kevin, I think Kevin is one that enjoys it quite well. Okay, let me get back to where I was at. We got, I've been loving this one. I already got this one ordered. It's what's on the pull list. The Moon is Following Us, issue 6. Can't talk right now. Eddie Brock, Carnage, number 1. It's got some cool variants on it. I'm thinking about getting this one because Humberto Ramos was doing it. Okay. Feral, number 10. Great series. I swear to God. All right, we got a lot of people interfering today. Feral, issue 10. Deadpool, Team Up, number 5. This is Rob Liefeld's book, which if you've heard about it, he's kind of pissed off at Marvel again, and they're on the outs. I don't know how long that'll last. What do you think, Glenn? He always gets in the house with somebody and always ends up going back because he's good for business.
Yeah, but he wants to go back to Image and restart
young blood.
His young blood. He wants the young blood. He's gonna get all the blood from the youngins and put it into his body to prolong his life.
You think he should just call it at his age? He should just call it old bloods.
Yeah, I mean, if he just put enough blood, he can make his feet bigger.
Yeah, that's a good point. You got Bug Wars number 1 from Image Comics. Black Lightning issue 4. Cable Love and Chrome number 2 is coming out this week. The Lucky Devils issue 2 from Image. And I Hate Fairyland number 20 coming out from Image. That's a Scotty Young book. We got Mutation Nation. They could have done their trade dress a little bit better, in my opinion, but it was Mutant Nation or Mutation Nation, something. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 4. Captain America, Sam Wilson, Captain America, number 2. That's a cool cover there with the Red Hulk beating the bejesus out of him. We got Witchblade, number 8. New Champions, issue 2. DC versus Vampires, World War V, Darkness and Light, number 1. I think that's a one-shot. We got Star Wars, The High Republic Adventures 15. We got Batman, Wayne Family Adventures 151. It seems like this is out. Is this a digital comic? I think it's a digital comic. Yeah, that's a digital comic. We got from Mad Cave Studios. We got Flash Gordon number 6. From Dark Horse, we got Star Wars Hyperspace Stories, The Bad Batch, Ghost Agents number 1. We got The Big Burn number 3 from Distillery. There's the DC Connect, which is just a free book. Star Trek Lower Decks number 4, excellent I'm about to go back and get these probably because I like the cartoon. We got Heat Seeker Combustion issue 3. I think everybody buys that one for the articles, Glenn. Stand Still number 7. This is a mini series about to come to a close. We have the Amazing Spider-Man 129 facsimile edition coming out this week. Creep Show in Love number 1 comes out this week. Where Monsters Lie number 4. Marvel Mutts number 1. We'll probably talk about this more because there's a cool variant on this one. Thinking about actually getting it just for the variant. Image Comics, The Hive number 1. Jupiter's Legacy Finale number 4 from Millar. And from Dark Horse Comics, the Millarverse. We got another from Dark Horse Comics, Cyberpunk 2777 Psycho Squad number 1. Hack slash equal body bags number 3. I Lie Popeye number 5 from Massive Publishing. And we have a Fantastic Four issue 2 facsimile edition. And then we have Chainsaw Man issue 193, which they never show a cover for because it must just be really bad. That's all I can say. I don't know, Glenn. We got the Unbeing, Into the Unbeing Part 2, issue 1. Those Not Afraid, issue 2. The Girl Called Cthulhu from Titan Books. Batman 610 facsimile edition. Monster High, New Semester number 6. Zootopia number 2. Dick Tracy Valentine's Day special number 1. Jim Henson Presents number 2. This right here must be the foil version of that facsimile of ASM 129. Godfather of Hell number 3. We got Mad Magazine 42. The Hexiles number 4. Money Shot Big Bang issue 0 comes out. Let me check. I'm gonna check the chat here real quick. Hey Sam, man, how you doing?
Lots of books.
Yep, we got the 5th printing of Absolute Batman 1. There's the Chip Zdarsky comic news. We got Welcome to Maynardville. Maynardville is in Tennessee, by the way, but that's why I got confused. Welcome to the Maynard number 3 from Dark Horse. Mine is a Long Lonesome Grave number 1 from Oni Press. That looks kind of weird. The Body Trade number 5 from Mad Cave Studios. Huge Detective 4 from Titan Books. The Powerpuff Girls Valentine Moa Kissy Face Special number 1 from Dynamite. Okay, say that 3 times real fast. Absolute Wonder Woman number 1, 4th printing, Jim Lee variant. Grim Tales of Terror number 2 from Zenoscope. Cam Girl issue 1. Christmas 365 number 3 from Dark Horse Comics. We got It's Jeff, the Jeff Verse number 1, 2nd printing from Marvel. We got a 4th printing, and I think we're gonna cut it off there because I think we got Death of Copra number 2 from Image Comics. So there you go. We got through it. I cut it short there because the rest of it's just stuff that I don't think anybody on my channel or anybody else cares about. We got them saying, "Let's go Eagles." All right, go Eagles, I guess. What's up, Matt? Hey, Nerdy Geek, we're doing good. It's me and Flatter Santa sitting here getting ready to watch the Super Bowl as they introduce. I see Bradley Cooper coming out with is that his son? I don't know. I can't hear it because I got it turned down in the background.
Who's that black?
Hey, everybody.
Somebody.
Hey, want to say hi to all the chat out there.
Well, we got random reads coming in. Hold on a minute, guys.
Hey there, Kevin.
Hey, what's up, Santa? I hope you enjoyed your con.
It was a lot of fun.
All right. Well, we got another. He harassed, I'm sure, several people, but I think it's okay. I think everything will be all right. All right. We got another segment I started this week, which is like I need another segment, but we got. Let me bring it up here. I got to bring up the dang page where I can do anything. Future Keys. This is going to be called Future Keys. And I call it the new keys of the week. So this will be if there's a key coming up this week, it's going to be a key issue or rumor that it may have a new first appearance in it or somebody dies or something. So that's what this segment will be. It's a real short one.
Should be. It's all of them, isn't it? According to the people that print them.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. But there's certain ones that I want to highlight that I did some research on it. It's for the week of February 12th, upcoming. Green Lantern Corps number 1. Here we get a better look at the cover. There you go. There's the Green Lantern Corps. First appearance of Vixaru, a new Green Lantern. This is going to be a one-shot featuring Green Lantern, Alfred, and Vampire Wonder Woman. So I don't know if that means that's a key or it's the first time there's been it, but I think there's been a Vampire Wonder Woman. Anyway, this is a 9-issue limited series. Dr. Doom is Earth Sorcerer Supreme. This is going to be on the list this week. The Maximum Eddie Brock Carnage #1. It's a new ongoing series where Eddie Brock is Carnage now instead of Venom. There's the One World Under Doom cover A. Slade Slaymaker is a kid from Alabama suddenly lost in a vicious world of marauding ant armies. I guess it's a new one. That's that one, Bug Wars. This one's on the list this week, although I don't know what's on this week. But yeah, that's the one you got for me, Santa. Hive #1, a worker. This is a new series coming out. You got a new, this right here. This right here is the New Champions 2. And this is the first appearance of Magnatrix. Previously appeared on a variant cover for Magneto issue 3. First full appearance of Monty. Previously appeared on a variant cover of Doctor Strange 8. And the first full appearance of Gold Tiger that previously appeared on a variant cover for Black Panther issue 5. So there you go. If you're interested in a key about a female Magneto, although I thought her name was Polaris, but there you go. Absolute Batman #5. This is the conclusion of that story arc. This right here doesn't tell you what, but Transformers 17 says the solicitation states that there will be the first appearance of a new character in this issue. And finally, Magic issue 2 will be the first appearance of a character called Sonic Demon. So there you have it, your new keys of the week, and that will be for February 12th, of course. All right, that wasn't long, did it? That was a nice little segment to get in there and take some
I hate
time.
to be a cynic, but I bet you 9 out of 10 of those will be in a dollar box in 2 years.
I'm pumped for the core. Well, at least one person doesn't care. It says it may be, but I'm just giving you your alert for the week of what will be a key issue. Maybe, maybe that character will be something. Maybe it'll be nothing. Maybe you'll never hear from him again.
I got
do you really want to be that person? Do you really want to be that person that, like I was, that missed on Ultimate Fallout 4? No, don't be like me. All right. And Kevin is right. That's right. But you know what? You're kind of like delegitimizing my segment. So just keep it on the down low. We'll talk about it later. All right. Next up, we have
the new Transformer here is going to be Maynard from Cars.
Okay, if it could be Maynard from Tool, I'd be more excited. All right, the next thing we have is Matt's variant covers of the week, and we'll just get through those real quick. I have them right here. These are my picks for most interesting, and some of them are kind of bad, I think. So I want everybody's opinion on it. The first one is for Magic issue 2 variant. That's the variant. I like it. I think that's Bill Lobos. I don't know who did this one, but this is the new Transformers coming out this week.
Oh, I saw that at MegaCon. It's something close to it. It's an exclusive.
And this one I'm not so sure about. This is that One World Under Doom negative space variant. It seems like too much negative space.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And then we have the variant for Marvel.
I love that.
Marvel Mutts. I think I'm going to get this one, even though I really don't really care about the series, but I love the concept here.
I think it's a one shot.
Yeah. And we got Deadpool, Wolverine. I think this is yeah. It's a negative space. I kind of like it. He like he's ready to go. I think he's going to go more than deer hunting right here, guys. All right. Anyway, and then this one, I can't remember what. I think this is I Hate Fairyland, but I'm not sure.
I don't.
No, it's not I Hate Fairyland. It's called Grim Tales.
Yeah,
that's Grim Fairy Tales.
Yeah.
That's from Grim Tales. I can't remember the artist's name, but it was a kind of an eye-catching variant, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Very. All right, never mind.
For the basement dwellers.
This is the wraparound Humberto Ramos variant for Eddie Brock Carnage, and I think this is probably not Mark Spears' best work. This is the Absolute Batman issue 5.
I have to say that's not very impressive. I love the Carnage though.
Yeah, this right here does not impress me much, but I like the Carnage, and it's a wraparound the Carnage. And here's Feral issue 10. And this is, of course, is an homage to Fangoria magazine.
Yeah.
So they always do these cool horror like homages for the Feral. So there
And
you
the
go. That was our.
too.
So it says, Kevin is right, but timeline's shorter, more like in the next 7 to 9 months. Povo's a terrible thing.
Yep.
Well, no, you're true. It's true, but they're all great books. Sure, everything's great. Nothing's bad. No, I'm just kidding. All right. All right. Next up, the next segment we like to do on this show is called the Trending 20 Comics of the Week as per Key Collector app. So without any further ado, we'll get into that. Let me set it up. We always go 20 and the Hot 10. The first we go over the Trending 20 as always, which is a tradition on this channel, on this show on Sunday. I keep trying to share the stream, but instead of the screen. So it's always fun. Here we go. Trending 20 comics, according to the Key Collector app. Coming in at number 20, it's Fantastic Four 209. First appearance of Herbie the Robot. And this is the first John Byrne artwork to appear in a Fantastic Four comic.
Yep.
So there you go.
That's a year ago, too.
And you see Herbie right down at the bottom. This is a high grade copy. It's going for about $40. Trending is going up. There's been a 736% increase in copies sold this week versus the previous week after the release of Fantastic Four First Steps teaser trailer. And you get ready for a lot of Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four issue 49, first appearance of Galactus. First cover, a second appearance of the Silver Surfer. $640 percent increase in copies sold this week due to the Fantastic Four First Steps teaser trailer once again. Next up, we have Magic. Okay, we need to get a better look at that cool cover. You got Galactus up here, and if this be Doomsday, I love it. I just love everything about it. Classic Jack Kirby. All right, I think it's Jack Kirby. I could be wrong. All right, Magic the Gathering, the Shadow Mage, number 1 from Armada Comics, 1995. First Magic the Gathering comic book was a 4-issue limited series polybag with a Magic card in it. And there's been a 620% increase in copies sold this week after the announcement that Hasbro and Legendary Entertainment will create a multimedia universe of live-action Magic the Gathering projects. So if you're a Magic the Gathering fan, this book is for you. Go get it, I guess. But if you're speculating on it, because if you're a fan of it, get it. But if it's like, if you're just getting it because you think they might do something with it, don't do that. We don't really speculate on here, but I'm telling you what you can speculate if you wish to speculate. Killlock, number 1 from IDW 2019. Says a guilty of an irredeemable crime. 4 robots, a soldier, an addict, a murderer, and a child must work together to find a cure for the Killlock, a programming link that means if one of them dies, they all die. It says, according to an IDW investor report, Killlock has been optioned for a TV series with Amazon. And that was enough to give it a 575% increase in copies sold. It says the high grade goes for about 15. But, the truth is this one and that Magic, if you look hard enough, you could probably find it in a dollar bin and nobody knew what it was.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I've seen these Magic things show up on cheap comic collectors claim sale before, actually.
Yeah.
So you could get it for $2. We got Dark Horse Presents Annual number 1. First appearance of Buffy the Vampire Slayer in comic books. There's been a 475% increase in copies sold this week. The previous week after a press release announced Hulu moving forward with a Buffy the Vampire Slayer pilot directed by Chloe Zhao, who directed The Eternals. Well, that's not a good sign if they got her to direct.
Right.
All right. That movie did not go well. But there's the cover. You got Hellboy on it. It's still a pretty big book if you're a Buffy fan,
Yeah.
High grade copy could go for about 50, mid grade about 15. So there you go. If you're a Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan, there's the book for you, I think. We got Brutal Nature #1 from 2016 from IDW. A collection of masks transforms a young man into a different beast and monster. And so August 2022 and in development for an adult animated series. Well, that's a long time ago. So I don't know why it's trending up now. Maybe there was some more mention of it.
Being eyed for development, just
Yeah.
like the other one.
And it looks interesting. I don't know what it's about, but there you go. They're eyeballing a lot. Now, this one, we know why this one, because the Captain America movie comes out this week. This is the first appearance of Sam Wilson as Captain America.
Yep.
Who is the new Captain America? Yep, I used to have this issue. I wish I still had it. Because I don't know what happened to it, to be honest with you. This is from Marvel in 2014. There's been a 360% increase in copies sold this week versus the previous week. And that is because the movie comes out this week. Oh, back to the Fantastic Four. We got Fantastic Four issue 243. Classic John Byrne cover. And that's basically all it is. And the Galactus is in the movie. So there's been a 360% increase in copies sold because the trailer came out. And it's about $35 in a high grade. I think I don't know. I may have this one. But if I don't, we're going to put it right there as a heart. And I'll look it up later. We got Earth X #12. 2000 from Marvel Comics. First appearance of Shia LaBeouf as Silver Surfer. That is key because Julia Garner cast as Shia LaBeouf, who will be a female version of the Silver Surfer in the Fantastic Four. And there's been a 325% increase in copies sold this week. High grade copy could run you about $40. It's good to be able to know what they look like because, sometimes, I forget what this stuff looks like. So if you see this one on a whatnot sale or something, it pops up and nobody else knows what it is, you bid on that one. That's all I'm saying. If you're like me, Fantastic Four fan, they have to be able to look out for that one, guys. Now we got another Fantastic Four. I told you there was going to be a lot of Fantastic Four on this trending 20 list. Let me check if there's anything. Okay, we got Buffy Summers never returns my call. Yeah, Phil. She never returns mine either.
Well, war.
Wellbore was holding up a sign that said, "Please don't follow me."
Yeah.
Okay. We got an interesting side conversation going on in the chat. Fantastic Four Annual #3, The Marriage of Reed Richards and Sue Storm. It's about a $450 book. Stan Lee and Jack Kirby are brutally seen outside the wedding, angry that they were denied entry. First appearance of Hetty Wolf in the mainstream Marvel Universe in one panel. And there's been a 300% increase in copies sold this week. It's probably just because of the movie. That's basically it. We got Fantastic Four. Issue 50. That's another iconic cover by Jack the King Kirby. This is, of course, a classic battle of Silver Surfer versus Galactus. And this is the third full appearance of Silver Surfer, and the second full appearance of Galactus. First appearance of Wyatt Wingfoot, an ally of the Fantastic Four, and the introduction of the Ultimate Nullifier, a weapon created by the Watchers. There's been a 220% increase in copies sold this week because, again, I'm being a dead horse, but it's because of the Fantastic Four trailer. Another Fantastic Four book. I told you. Fantastic Four, issue 75. Cool floating heads cover with a red background there. I can imagine that might be hard to get in a good grade. Classic cover art by Jack Kirby. 200% increase in copies sold this week. A high grade copy of this will run you about $200. Speaking of great, awesome artists, we got Punisher, limited 4-issue series, Mike Zeck, iconic Mike Zeck cover. First solo series featuring the Punisher. It's been a 175% increase in copies sold this week because of the Daredevil trailer. It's probably still keeping that book hot because, of course, Punisher will be in that movie. And then again, another one here. We got Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man, issue 9, 1977 Marvel Comics. First appearance of White Tiger in a standard comic. Previously appeared in Deadly Hands of Kung Fu magazine, issue 19. There's been a 150% increase in copies sold this week because of the Daredevil, and they can get a high grade copy for about $45. Yep, 70s. You got that right, Phil.
Yeah.
It doesn't get much better than
My
that.
favorite.
Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that. Next up, Amazing Spider-Man issue 194. First appearance of Black Cat. Been 150% increase in copies sold this week, due to rumors that a female villain will be introduced in Spider-Man 4, and some people think Sydney Sweeney will be cast as Black Cat. And there is that cover. Very awesome, iconic cover. I love that. It's one of my favorite Spider-Man covers. And there's you can get a high grade copy about $350, mid grade for about $90. And then they got another one. I think it's because Hush is coming out in part 2. The first appearance of Thomas Elliott, later revealed to be Hush, and Batman issue 609. And of course, you have that wonderful Jim Lee cover there. That's a very iconic cover. I don't know what you guys think of it, but I think it's pretty cool. And so there you go. And it says that the sequel approaches. DC offers an ash can preview of the series at MegaCon Orlando. Did you see any of that down in there, Santa? Any of the ash cans while you were down there? We got Daredevil.
Didn't see any ash cans.
You didn't get any? Okay. Well, I'm sure that you can find one on the reseller market for highly overpriced if you need.
Right.
Give exclusives, but
Yeah,
I didn't see an ash can.
Daredevil issue 168. First appearance and origin of Elektra. First cameo appearance of Robert Goldie Goldman, dialogue only. First solo written work on Daredevil by Mr. Frank Miller. Previously, he was a co-writer. Credit first occurred in issue 165. Elektra was also misspelled Electra, Elecktra on the cover instead of Elektra. High grade copy run you about $380. I would be interested in a low grade one personally, but that's just me. I'm kind of a cheap tightwad. We got Incredible Hulk issue 149. This is the first team appearance of the Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts movie's coming out, so this is probably because of that. There's been a 113% increase in copies sold this week. Now, I don't know if you guys agree, but don't you agree that this one's kind of another one where if you didn't know what you were looking for, you would pass this up in a sale?
Yeah.
It's not a very memorable cover, you know what I mean? Like, if this
Right.
went up on Whatnot, if they didn't know what it was and nobody else knew what it was, you might be able to get this cheap. I'm just saying. But right now, maybe not, because of the key collector app, everybody knows it now.
And it says Thunderbolts right on the front in big letters.
Yeah.
That might tip
Yeah,
some
but
people
they may
off.
not know it's the first. So they may just be like, oh,
Yeah.
he's Thunderbolts. It's a Hulk. No one cares about Hulk.
Yeah.
Then we got Daredevil issue 183. This is the first battle of Daredevil versus the Punisher.
Uh-huh.
Looks like he's just like, I mean, at that range, it
Got
looks
him
like
right
he's
through
just
the
destroying
back.
him. That would paralyze you.
For sure.
He's got him right in the spine. That's kind of crazy. High grade copy could go about $25, but this the price has been trending down on this one. It looks like we got Spawn finally, the last one. We have Spawn 360 MegaCon exclusive from 2025. So this one just came out this week. I don't know if White Earth's seen this one. He might have probably read this one. It's a Brett Booth variant. So
There's
it's
a bunch of them going for like, you bought it for like $20, $30, and they're already going for like $200, $300.
Wow. That's a lot of detail.
Yeah, it looks like a Jeff Darrow drawing almost. All right, so there you have it. We've just done it. We got through it again, the trending 20 of the week. So what do you guys think? Yeah, that's a cool bat book. Would Sweeney make a better Dazzler? No, I don't think so. I think that she needs to be Black Cat. What do you guys think? Sweeney is Black Cat?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got to the next segment, and that is the Hot 10 Comics of the Week. And this also is according to Key Collector app. Let me bring this little baby up here so we can bring that up. This is the Hot 10 comics of the week. These are usually just back issues. And no variants is usually just about keys and stuff like that. So here we go. Oh, I better take that away. There we go. And now I'm going to share the screen, guys, and we'll check this out. We're getting right through it. We should be done fairly quickly. All right. Here we go. Here is the trending Hot 10 of the week, according to Key Collector app. Edge of Spider-Verse, issue 2. First appearance of Spider-Gwen. Gwen Stacy in an alternate universe called Earth 65. First appearance of MJ Watson, Earth 65, who later bonds with the Carnage symbiote, and the first team appearance of Mary Janes, MJ Watson, Betty Brant, and Glory Grant. And it's number 10 on the Hot 10 this week. It's the second week I think it's been on it. Transaction this week that sold for higher than previous 12-month range. A 9.4 sold for $350 this week. That's only a 3% increase. The 9.2 was sold for $382. I don't really want to go through all these, but here's the book. And it's a good book. If you're a Spider-Verse, Spider-Person fan, Spider Family fan, and there you go. You can probably find it. I don't know. Probably find a mid-grade copy relatively inexpensively, I guess. Next one, you're not going to find an inexpensive anything of this one, I don't think. It had like 10 pages, maybe. Incredible Hulk, issue 181. And of course,
1.0 is about 1,000.
Yeah. First full appearance of Wolverine, final page cameo in issue 180. Of course, some people argue that 180 is the actual first appearance, but it's kind of been written in stone now that this one is the first appearance. And a high-grade copy running for about $11K. A 9.2 sold this week for $8,650. That's only an 8% increase. And then a 7.0, of course, sold for $3,729. That's a 1% increase. So there's not been big increases or decreases in this book. It's kind of holding steady where it's been. Next one up, we have Iron Man, issue 1. And this, of course, is the first ongoing title series featuring Iron Man. And this one tells the origin of Iron Man in it. A high-grade copy is be about $2,200. It's number 8 on the Hot 10 this week. I think it's the second week it's been on here. An 8.5 sold this week for $1,599. That's a 7% increase. And, of course, Robert Downey Jr. is coming back, so I guess that's everybody thinks it's going to be some kind of Iron Man thing. I have my doubts. What do you guys think? I don't think he's going to be an Iron Man character at all. I think he's just going to be Dr. Doom. But, I mean, everybody keeps thinking he's going to be
people probably recognize him and think he's just Iron Man, and it's going to bite them in the butt.
I think he's just like going to look really scarred and have a lot of makeup on, and you won't know what he looks like because he'll be wearing a mask most of the time. It probably just won't even be him on set. I'm assuming that he'll just do voice work a lot for this. When it comes to,
they paid him a lot. He'll be on screen, guaranteed.
Yeah. Next up, we have Amazing Spider-Man issue 50. We got this iconic John Romita Sr. Sorry, Senior. He's gonna roll over in his grave at me. This is the one, of course, where Spider-Man is no more and he quits. First appearance of Kingpin Wilson Fisk. Story includes the iconic interior panel of Peter Parker walking away from his Spider-Man suit that is discarded in a garbage can. And here we go. It's number 7 on the Hot 10 this week. 6.5 sold for $1,301 this week with a 16% increase. And, of course, Kingpin's going to be in the new Punisher series. He's coming back. Mr. D'Onofrio is reprising his role. So this has been more interesting, although that book always has interest. Then we have one I'm looking for this year. Uncanny X-Men issue 266. First full appearance of Gambit. So I'm really interested in this one. I'm hoping to get it this year, maybe at Heroes Con, maybe sooner. But there you go. They say that it was X-Men Annual 14 went on sale 3 weeks before this issue, and is often considered the first cameo of Gambit. And this is the first chronological appearance of Gambit in story in continuity, though. So technically,
Lots of Gambit cosplays. Make it count. Lots of people.
Yeah.
More than even Deadpool.
Yeah. We got a 9.6 sold this week for $299. So this is kind of an affordable key. I mean, really, it's not nothing crazy. You could probably get a decent price on one of these if you tried hard enough. If you had the right people looking for you. Now this one's a different case though. Batman issue 251, iconic Neil Adams cover, and this issue of Batman is credited for revitalizing the Joker as the homicidal villain that we know today. And there's been a 9.2 sold this week for $2,550, and that is a 48% increase for that particular grade. So this book's not cheap, even in a low grade. It's about a $200 book. Of course, you see the iconic cover. This is the way everybody knows the Joker nowadays, and you can thank Neil Adams for that, right, guys? All right, and then we have, of course, the first Omega Man issue 3, the first appearance of Lobo, intergalactic bounty hunter. You get a high grade copy for about $100. Of course, this is not like he became a different kind of character, kind of like how Deadpool guys, how he kind of developed over the years to be more of a smart ass. And it's the kind of same thing with this guy. He didn't really start out that way, but you got a 9.8 sold this week for $489. Y'all, that's a 60% increase in price. So everybody's really jumped on this news about Momoa, and there's no turning back. And of course, I think we should almost call this list the Fantastic Four / Amazing Spider-Man list, because every week there's at least 4 or 5 of each book on here. I mean, or at least one or the other alternates every week. And we got this week's no different. We have Amazing Spider-Man issue 361, first full appearance of Carnage, who was spawned from the extraterrestrial parasite known as the Venom symbiote. And that's because they got a new Carnage series coming out. Eddie Brock is going to be Carnage. And if you don't know, Eddie Brock was Venom. He was the first guy to be Venom. All right. So there was a 9.8 sold this week for $440. That's a 36% increase in copies sold. A 9.8 newsstand sold for $456. But that's only a 1% increase. So who knows? All right. Next up, one more time. This book's been on here a lot already too. Incredible Hulk, issue 340. There are no keys in this book. It's just an awesome Todd McFarlane cover. Probably one of the best he ever did for Marvel while he was there, in my opinion. You get raw, probably get it for about $2. Is that about accurate, you think, Glenn? If you had like a 9.8 raw copy, would it be about $250 to $75?
I saw one go for $275 the other day, but I thought that was a little cheap.
Okay, so it could even be even higher.
Yeah, that was like 9.8 candidates. So yeah, it definitely could be. It's around there.
All right. Let's see. Let's check the chat real quick because I've kind of let it go. Oh, never mind. We don't got anything going on there. All right. So we got that one. And then the last but not least, Marvel Superhero Secret Wars number 8. Classic Mike Zeck cover. Origin of the Black Symbiote costume that later bonds with Eddie Brock to become Venom. Second appearance of Spider-Woman Julia Carpenter. Not to be confused with recording artist Sabrina Carpenter. There's been a 9.8 sold for $500 this week, and that's only a 4% increase. Canadian price variant Santa, a 9.8 copy of a Canadian price variant sold for $1,861, which is a 12% increase. And a newsstand copy of the book at a 9.8 sold for $1,050, which is an 11% increase. So there you go. That is
Costs
the
slaves more. Our
yeah,
stupid money's no good. It's too low. It costs us more.
yeah, and that's the hot 10 of the week. And now it's time for I think this is everybody's favorite segment now. It sure is mine. I don't know about you guys, but we call
I,
this
I like it a lot.
out of context panels of the week. This is the comic book panel that maybe didn't age well over the years, or if it's only taken in and you only see one single panel, it can be taken kind of out of context. We had some fun ones the other day. I just made a clip of and put it on Facebook. It'll be out tomorrow. So, I mean, not Facebook. I mean, YouTube. Sorry. But anyway, our first out of context panel of the week. In my ability to distort this one, I'm not going to read this one. I'm just going to let it. I'm not going to read this. I'm not going to read what he says. But this one aged like milk. Yeah, I don't think that's. I'm not going to read what he says there at the end, but my ability to distort my facial characteristics will make it easier for us to see what's going on as a Japanese person. I'm not going to use that word because I'm just not comfortable doing it anymore. All right, but if you're from World War II, have at it. You have a reason to call them whatever you want. Interplanetary space operation, a success. Operation, a success, Doctor. Maybe tonight we can go for a drive and look at the stars. I think Uranus should look more beautiful than we've ever seen it before. The end. Yes.
Out of context, they must have known what they were doing when they put that in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think they knew.
Yeah.
There we go. For this one, he's like, you want some water? You want me to get some water? You want anything? I'm going to get some water. You need anything? And Sue Storm says, no, I'm fine. But have I ever mentioned what a wonderful set of abilities you acquire from those cosmic waves? I think we know what that's inferring, guys. I think we know what that's inferring.
He can grow, chat. He can grow.
Stanley verified it in Mallrats.
In the patrol wagon, Blue Nose thinks fast. I'm not going to be taken alive. I'm going to swallow this poison pill. And then the cop says, stop or I'll shoot. Okay. So stop him from killing himself. You're going to kill him? Okay. I mean, I shouldn't have said that. I'm probably going to get this taken off now. Thanks, Matt. All right. Our next. Yeah.
I thought it would have been me that got us banned.
Yeah. Well, anyway, there you go. Next up, we got people watching the football game here, and they're cheering for the Eagles, I think. This is from the boys. You mean I have to have sex with you to join the team? Well, Bill Clinton might argue the definition with you, but yes. Okay. All right. That sounds like a wild Garth Ennis book, don't it?
Yeah,
all right, now we got this one.
Nothing shocking out of a Garth Ennis book.
Okay, I got one. He says, Psylocke or Domino? And Nightcrawler says, British or the Japanese Psylocke? Because if you remember, she was British, but now she's more Asian. All right, that one's not that great, but I like this one, Wolverine. Hiya, sexy. How you been? He's just sitting in this girl's room, just drinking beer. Next one up. This is Tony Stark dressed as Cap. He says, punching a baby while dressed as Cap. Tony, my boy, you found a whole new rock bottom. Is that a giant baby, though? He's punching a giant baby in the face.
It looks like
Oh,
it.
wow. All right, here we go. Next one. I'm always afraid someone will discover that Coach and I are the dynamic man and dynamic boy. What does that mean, y'all? We need somebody to interpret that one, I guess. What do you think, Santa? Kind of weird.
Say nothing. No.
This guy kind of looks like the guy on the panel looks like John Romita Jr.
I'm keeping their secret quiet. Don't you worry. I got you guys.
All right. Well, let's see how you like the next one. She's got me. She's got me, Alfred. Get the jaws of life. Your butler can't save you this time, Brucey. I think Bruce is a motorboat fan. What do you think? There you go. Exactly. Next up, we have The Devil is My Master. I can no longer control my life. I must get Annabelle home quickly. Okay. And I think we did this one last week. It's supposed to be a straggler from the ones I deleted, but we're going to do it anyway. Ah, the gorilla cage. Just what I want. But look at the way he's holding that cylinder of whatever it is on his hand. It looks very wrong. It looks very,
Seriously,
very wrong.
man. In public, I mean, just wait till you get home. I mean,
Exactly. It's what
no
I
one's
said.
going to judge. Just
No
go
one's
home.
gonna judge you. Just
Don't
do
do
it
it.
behind
I mean,
yeah. We don't need to see that. Nobody wants to see that. All right. Anyway, okay, hey, Kevin, in the private chat, I have put the link already for this. I'll need you to share this. We're going to break down the trailer for the new Fantastic Four movie. So this is a
see it.
I saw it. It's a lot of blue.
a lot of blue. It's in the private chat.
You have to put it there again. I logged in after you would put it there, so I don't see it.
Ah, gotcha. There you go. But yeah, we're going to.
We're organized, chat. Just watch.
Well, we're going to pause it and comment on it and all that. I did have a nice little. There it is. Here is the. We're going to preview. Oh, it's not working too hot. There we go. This is going to be our Fantastic Four trailer breakdown. So here we go. I can get this to work. All right.
We're all here.
Ditch the mustache.
Herbie, how's that sauce coming?
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
I like the way Herbie looks.
Okay. Okay, is this guy good or what?
Hey, does anybody else think it's funny that
garlic?
the guy that's
Not
in
because it's not
movie,
delicious. I just want to add a little
TV
bit
show
of
about
zip.
cooking
Okay.
is the one in the kitchen cooking, and I'm the only one that thinks that's weird.
-5.
Here we go.
Before we went up the first time.
What do y'all think of the retro feel of this? Pause it there for a minute.
Ben wasn't a rock.
Yeah.
What do you feel like the retro,
Best looking he
Face.
the retro feel of this trailer? It's
Johnny
kind of like
never
a
caught fire.
1960s kind of.
Oh, yeah, I definitely like
Been a
that.
rock.
I don't know. I'm,
is Johnny.
Hi.
And I am right
they
here.
really show what
See, look at the
we're doing
blue.
here, though. I mean, I don't know. I like that they got.
We'll face it together.
I like the Sue Storm.
got big
I think
feeling.
she's a good Sue Storm. We get to see the Fantastic car, though, right?
Yeah.
Now, it's John Malkovich. Oh, look here.
Hey,
My favorite part of this
wow.
we get to see, like, all right. So there you go. We got to see it, but I wanted to pause it a little bit, but it's okay. But I'm kind of, I mean, should we just take it for what it really is? I mean, it's, it's just a teaser trailer at this point, right?
Yeah.
I don't think we should read too much into it. I mean,
I hope
but
I don't know. I think the thing they could do a little better job with CGI. His face doesn't move. It doesn't do anything. It's like all that moves is his lips. There's no expression.
mm-hmm. Well,
He got
hopefully,
big forehead and big brow. And it came up. He's a rock, man. It's hard for it to move. It's hard. I just don't like his voice ain't deep enough. That's my problem.
Yeah.
well, maybe they'll fix it in post or something. Who knows? They might look at it and say, "Well, we need
No,
to
that's
fix
the
this
thing.
problem."
They got time to fix it.
Yeah. Well, hey, before we go, I'm going to do my little spiel again on everything coming up. We got the comic tropes will be my guest at 1 a.m. on Tuesday. Yes, you heard me right. 1 a.m. because he's on the West Coast, so it's the only time I can get him to do it. So I figured I would, if you can't watch it live, just watch the replay. We got the Comic Lounge will be coming up again this week, Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, till whenever. It doesn't have any specified time. And, of course, this show is always at Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern. And then, once again, I'm going to do this one more time. 300 subscriber giveaway. And let me make myself bigger. And here's what's in the 300 subscriber giveaway. You got this Barry Windsor Smith Uncanny X-Men 214. Dazzler joins the X-Men. You got Captain America 292, first appearance of Black Crow. Titan number 6 variant, first appearance of Titan. West Coast Avengers number 1 from the new series. You get an Alex Ross Timeless variant. And that would be good enough, but you also get Mandalorian Part 2, Issue 6 variant. Star Wars Yoda, Issue 3 variant. You get the Black Canary, Best of the Best number 1 David Nakayama variant. You get Superman, Wonder Woman number 20 DC Bombshells variant. You get retroactive 1970s Batman one shot. It's made on newsprint. It's very 70s. I got some old stories in it. You got Lynn Wein is in it, writing on it. So there you go. That's a good one. And you get not only one die cut, you get the Superman 78 die cut variant from Reign of the Superman. You get the Superman in Action Comics number 687 die cut green variant for Reign of the Superman, and the Adventures of Superman 501 die cut variant from the Reign of the Superman run. So that's all that is one giveaway. When I get to 300, I have 280 subscribers. I'm 20 away. So if you want to be involved in this, if you're not already subscribed, please like and subscribe this video. Please become a subscriber. All you got to do is be there. I'll be giving this away on an episode of Sunday Super Show Extravaganza as soon as we cross the 300 mark. So please come back, stay tuned for that. Tell your friends, please subscribe to me. If you're going to the doctor and you're getting your prostate exam, you turn back and you ask that doctor to subscribe to my channel, if you don't mind. If you're in church, after they give the offering plate out and you give your tithe, just tell that when you're putting the money in there for the preacher, leave a note that says subscribe to Heroes for Hire Comic Club channel. So there you go. That's all we got for this week for me. But let's ask my guests what they have going on. Flat Earth Santa, what do you got going on this week, buddy?
I got to get back from MegaCon, so I'm flying out tomorrow. Getting home. It's a lot of snow. Got the sleigh. The reindeer are like, seriously, man, you want to get us up at that early to go and bring you home? They may just leave me here, which is okay because it's nice and sunny.
Works for me. Well, hey, it's good to see you again. I'm glad you had fun, and it's always a pleasure. And here we go with Random Reads. What do you got going on this week coming up on the channel, buddy?
Well, tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, trivia. Make sure you're there. I'll be giving away more ducks for the monthly giveaway, and some of the stuff I got picked up for that. And you'll see if you're smart enough to know the answer to these really hard comic book questions.
Hey, some of them are really hard. All right. Well, everybody tune in for that. It's always fun doing the trivia. I love the way you've been doing that, and I think it's going to get bigger and bigger. So, all right. Well, I guess time has come for us to say goodbye one more time. Parting is such sweet sorrow, but I'm sorry. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here. So everybody enjoy the rest of your day. You're not, enjoy the game. If that's your thing. If you watch football, go Eagles, go Chiefs, whoever you're rooting for.
Are you ready for some football?
Yeah.
I watched all the commercials.
Excelsior. All right.